but clearly moves towards diplomacy here, and potentially a moment in which Vladimir Putin, a wily and frankly at times cynical negotiator, may find it easier to get what he wants out of the new White House. And Putin taking opportunity today not only to refer to why this occurred because of the ATACMS, but also potentially hold out a kind of branch of some description towards President Donald Trump coming to the White House in January, calling Trump an experienced and capable man, and suggesting potentially that he might be able to find a, quote, solution. Now that is surely a nod to the diplomacy which many believe Trump will adopt as the US policy going forwards in January, a nod to that certainly through his appointment of a Ukrainian special envoy to Ukraine, and that is General Keith Kellogg, his former national security advisor, who in April wrote extensively about a potential way forward for a peace plan here. It would involve freezing the front lines, taking up negotiation as the formal policy of the United States, asking Ukraine to accept aid, but aid as loans, and the condition for that continuing would be that Ukraine would become part of this peace process too. Russia in turn would get slight sanctions relief for becoming part of the negotiation process, but then I think the details as to how it gets to an end point in where Ukraine could potentially be happier and secure a little fuzzier. The plan in itself seems to accept that the amount of aid the US is currently giving to Ukraine is at its maximum and they can't produce any more, but also seems to suggest potentially that they need to continue and indeed supply Kiev more to secure itself against any future Russian advances. But clearly moves towards diplomacy here, and potentially a moment in which Vladimir Putin, a wily and frankly at times cynical negotiator, may find it easier to get what he wants out of the new White House